South Korea's military reported that North Korea conducted a suspected intermediate-range ballistic missile test towards its eastern waters on Tuesday. This move underscores North Korea's continued efforts to enhance its weapons capable of reaching remote US destinations in the Pacific. The missile, launched from a vicinity near Pyongyang, the North Korean capital, traveled approximately 600 kilometers before descending into the sea, positioned between the Korean peninsula and Japan. Lee Sung-joon, spokesperson of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, said the launch likely followed up on a North Korean test in March of a solid fuel engine built for a new intermediate-range hypersonic missile it had been developing. If perfected, such weapons could reach the US Pacific military hub of Guam and beyond, experts say. Lee did not specify why the South Koreans were assessing the missile as an IRBM or whether it was flown at less than its capacity, but said the North Koreans were likely experimenting with new warhead technologies. Japan's defense ministry provided further insights, stating that the missile traveled approximately 650 kilometers and reached a maximum altitude of 100 kilometers before plunging into waters beyond Japan's exclusive economic zone. However, Japan's military refrained from promptly categorizing the missile's range. Following the launch, Seoul's defense ministry revealed that South Korea, the United States, and Japan collaborated on a joint aerial exercise over waters near Jeju Island. This exercise notably involved at least one nuclear-capable US B-52 bomber. The United States in recent months has been increasing its deployment of strategic assets to the region, also including aircraft carriers and missile-firing submarines, in a show of force against North Korea. The South Korean ministry said Tuesday's training, which also involved the three countries' fighter jets, was aimed at enhancing the response capabilities against North Korean nuclear and missile threats. In recent years, North Korea has been focusing on developing more weapons with built-in solid propellants. Those weapons are easier to move and hide and can be made to launch quicker than liquid propellant missiles, which need to be fueled before launch and cannot stay fueled for long periods of time. The latest launch came 2 days after North Korea reaffirmed its plans to launch several reconnaissance satellites this year. South Korea's military said Monday there were no signs that a satellite launch is impending at the North's main launch facility in the northwest.
Subscribe to One India channel and never miss an update.